All right, now I'm back. So welcome. My name is Coach Veronica Marie, and I'm here to just have a discussion about relationships and season, right? And I ended my previous live because my YouTube audience is not really set because I don't go live from YouTube very often. And so the energy that was going on in the comments, I didn't really vibe with it. So I decided to go this route, my regular route, so that I don't have that. So, okay. So back on topic, relationships and seasons. This topic is flowing through my mind because somebody sent me a message a little while ago, asking my opinion on a video, and my thoughts began to churn. On the video, the speaker was basically saying that a lot of relationships don't make it because people are unable to endure a hard season, right? And if you followed me for any amount of time, you know that I'm always going to look at the topic in its entirety at a depth, right? Because that's what I enjoy doing. And so when we look at the nature of what a hard season actually is, a hard season, and you probably will agree with me, take it or leave it, but a hard season is usually brought about by some circumstance that begins to reveal how unaligned two people are. You disagree on things, you see things different ways, and how you navigate that hard season depends on the foundation of your connection. It's not just the hard season, it's the foundation of the connection that determines how you navigate the hard season. Can you navigate the hard season and health and emotional wellness, even though it's difficult? Or do you navigate the season in dysfunction, creating more trauma, which makes people more likely to not endure the season? I don't think it's healthy for anyone to endure dysfunction, toxicity, and stuff in the name of enduring a season. But that is the case in many situations. People endure relational hardship that is dysfunctional and toxic and cyclic, right? And they come out and maybe find some happy moments and then they go back in it again. Why is that? Because the foundation of the connection, it has not been thoroughly examined, if they have examined it at all, and the alignment cannot happen. Key conversations cannot be had either because one or both people are unconscious or unable. And even if they have the conversations, sometimes the conflict resolution skill in one or both people will not even allow the conflict to resolve, which extends a hard season. So when we look at reasons that relationships don't endure seasons, it's not because the person is impatient or intolerant or easily gives up or anything like that. There's a lack of skill, of consciousness, of knowledge, right? And again, I return to the point I made in the beginning. I don't think it is wise for people to endure a hard season while building more emotional trauma. It would be better for them to find some help in that season rather than just enduring it, thinking that time will heal, time will pass. Time does not heal, right? We know couples that have been together for a lifetime still going in the same cycles. And sometimes the cycle stops because one or both people go numb or passive or find some other outlets and means of having emotional wellness engaged in outside the relationship. You know what I mean? So I just think it's deeper than a hard season. We have to look at what brought the hard season and what makes that hard season intolerable for the two people, and can we resolve that? That's my thought process. If you have, so let's talk about the foundation of the connection. If you have a foundation of the connection where two people really see one another, not see one another through the lens of judgment, through the lens of lack, or through the lens of some autopilot programming. If you have all of that going on, a hard season probably is going to break the connection. Even if you stay, the connection is going to suffer, right? So sometimes we need to draw the distinction between a relationship lasting and a relationship lasting and being healthy. If the connection is based upon two people really seeing one another, then when a hard season comes, there's a groundedness to return to. But if there isn't that groundedness to return to because there's this basis of defense, judgment, resentment, lack, miscommunication, no communication, and all the other things that happen in relationships, then the next hard thing is going to break it. So are we going to blame people for not standing through a hard time, or will we help people develop the connections and the ability to see and communicate so that when the hard season comes, because hard seasons do come in life in general, when the hard season comes, they have something to stand on together. When hard seasons come, people stand on judgments, they stand on their resentments, all the stuff they've stored up from the past, all the stuff they learned from their families, all the stuff that they have built up within them, and that will cause the connection to crumble in a hard season where people should really walk away. And that is it. I look forward to hearing some of your comments. I look forward to continuing to connect on topics like this on YouTube. And you can send me an email if you want to set up a session and you're really interested at veronicamarie@mail.com, or you can go to my website at veronicamarie.com. And that's it.